Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Hope you had a relaxing weekend and that you're looking forward to start to the brand new week. But first we do have a new Galactic challenge. This time we are taken to the planet of Jakku. Well, should I say to the skies of planet of Jakku, because it is a fleet battle after all, it's not a ground battle. As always, these fleet battles can be a little bit tricky, especially with evasion, but luckily this time, the feats themselves are quite easy to achieve. I'll have two battles here for you today. Both battles will complete all the feats in a single battle. So obviously first I'll do the rebel fleet with home 1, and now that I do have a 4-star tie echelon, I'll be putting it to the test for the first time that I really used it anywhere. So it was very exciting for me to use. It's like a combination of first order and rebel fleet again to get all the feats done. So if you're interested in those battles, you just want to skip straight through, YouTube chapter below as always, but otherwise let's just first have a look at the modifiers and feats we have to achieve today. Starting off by the first global modifier, the last stand. Now there's a lot of information in here, but to be honest, the key piece information here that you have to know is the damage immunity. So whenever any unit falls below 25% health, the first time that is, they will gain damage immunity. Now luckily this damage immunity can get dispelled, so either a basic there from a Millennium Falcon should be able to dispel that, or when using first order, then Kalos Command Shuttle as well has an ability to remove all buffs, so it won't really interfere too much the damage immunity where you're going through. Then the second modifier, whenever you hit a target locked enemy, then you have 50% chance to call some assist, so we get a little bit of extra attacks, right? And speaking of extra attacks, also for the rebels, whenever they do score a critical hit, they again have a 100% chance to attack again. So a little bit of extra attacks, then in combination obviously as well with the Rebel Y-Wing and Hans Falcon, all those extra assists and attacks. So it will be lots of attacking out of turns, which is good because we do have to score lots of critical hits. Imperial Navy enemy modifier, again, a lot of things in here, not I think the most powerful modifier out there to just get some stacking offense. It's nothing really too great about this modifier, to be honest. Then let's have a look at the feats for today. You have to win while using 3 rebel ships. It's a rebel galactic challenge after all, but again, you don't need to wield them on the battlefield. You can just have them as the reinforcement, so it doesn't really matter what you do. Then bring balance when you have to win at least with 1 light side and 1 dark side unit surviving. Again, they can be in the reinforcement slots, you don't have to use them. And then you have to win the battle after scoring 15 critical hits. Again, non-issue. Rebels and first order, they both like to crit a lot, and the enemy is very durable, so you won't really have to stall your battle out too much before that you don't take them out so quickly. So pretty straightforward challenge today. So let's just first now go with the first battle that gets all the feats done in a single battle. So I'm bringing here, these are my rebels here, and then you just need to bring any dark side ship as the reinforcement. You don't even have to call it in, you will be credited for this feat. So you can see my rebel fleet by no means is maxed out. I've got gear 11 on Akbar, and then as well the other pilots are not all maxed out. The reason why I'm not using Bistan, again, I don't have those pilots leveled up all the way, so I have no use for Bistan. I'm just kind of starting here with the double tanks of Biggs and Rebel Y-Wing, but I'm pretty sure if you start Biggs it'll be equally successful. But anyway, let's hop in the battle now, and you'll see it's it's a pretty straightforward this time, I think. So here we go. Now enemy, they're very fast for some reason. In these galactic challenges, always very fast, very big as well tenacity. It's very hard to land any sort of debuffs on them. As you'll see, they will be resisting a lot. Just have to survive the initial barrage, and then we can get to do our attacks as well. Then we get our taunts going and lots of assists. There you go, lots of attacks out of turn. Just decided to use basic here because enemies, you can see, they're resisting everything. So I'm like, what, let's just keep doing basics so we keep that protection recovery going from Y-Wing. Basics there as well. As a first reinforcement, I'm just going to bring in now Phantom, so I can then quickly bring in another reinforcement as well. So we go, we keep pushing, we keep going. This time I did use... I wanted to dispel that, but they dodged. But anyway, Falcon then with its basic dispel that retribution. Now luckily it seems like the enemy ships, they don't have all their abilities maxed out, because I'm pretty sure with TIE Bomber, that burning should not be able to be cleansed by rebels. but I can cleanse it. As you can see, it doesn't have locked icon on there, so it looks like not maxed out abilities on the enemies. Anyway, bringing in now my second reinforcement, Cassian, finishing off a TIE Bomber, and as soon as TIE Bomber is out, you know, it's pretty much open hunting season here on the Empire. You know, they don't have any tanks. I mean, they're quite durable there, obviously. Whenever you do hit them, they get protection up and things like that because of shuttling there, but you know, we got lots of assists, 20k by 20k, but at the same time, it is good that the enemy is so durable, just so, you know, you don't really have to like stall the battle too much. Did I get my 15 critical hits in or not for that critical hit feed? You just keep pounding them and, you know, you will get all the feeds done in no time here. So it's a full rebel lineup and any dark side ship really. I just wanted to show potentially my weakest dark side ship there. They get their ultimate out, it doesn't really matter to be honest. I lost their bigs, but you know, that's why I do have 2 tanks here. So when you do lose one to the ultimate, you still have another one. Alright, they're quite durable. Anyway, I'm just bringing ghosts. Let's bring in another rebel reinforcement. I don't use ghosts a lot, so I'm just trying to figure out. I think there's an ability where you can call some assists. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, let's get some assists going here. Maybe put Cassian in stealth. Okay, let's call now Falcon for an assist. So you can see we're doing good progress here. Come on, almost got him. Perfect. So there you go, even though the damage immunity because of dispelling. So I'm just speeding up the footage now because, you know, this battle is pretty much over. It's 5v1. We just have to get down shuttle. Was able to bring another reinforcement, but doesn't really matter. At this point, you hit your ultimate as well with your home one. Just finish off the last remaining ship. Basic there will dispel damage immunity from Falcon. And there you go. All feats done quite easily in a single attempt. No need to go back, try again. Not like, you know, those cases where we do get evasion feat with ships. I think that one is probably the trickiest to achieve. This time, pretty straightforward. Alright, so here we go. And this time, just for fun, I wanted to try here my first order fleet as well. Again, with 3 rebels as the reinforcement, right? So that we can get potentially, you know, if you would do this the first time, you will get all the feats done in a single attempt. We do have light side, we have dark side. And because my TIE echelon is only 4 stars actually, I'm bringing it as a reinforcement because at 5 star it would then actually activate, you know, that stealth ability at the beginning. So that's why bring as reinforcement. If you do have 5 star echelon, you probably want to start it maybe instead of the first order special forces. But at least, you know, with first order special forces there, we get extra potency. Enemies get negative tenacity. They get some tenacity reduction. So as you can see here, we are now actually able to land debuffs on these guys. There you go, damage immunity saving there my command shuttle from being taken out. Let's bring in 4 star TIE echelon. Do this assist ability, everybody go in stealth, and now they are forced to go after echelon, so this is pretty cool. There we go, keep going after bomber. There goes damage immunity on the bomber. Let's see if we can get a turn for a dispel. Alright, it got a turn, so it dispelled because it was just 1 turn damage immunity here. So just keep going, keep going. Let's get some assists now. Let's call a TIE Silencer for an assist. So we finished off there. TIE Bomber going after Pulps next. Get a stuns. There we go. So you can definitely see here first order special forces TIE Fighter, you know, reinforcement ability here, allowing us to, you know, land those debuffs, especially stuns from TIE Silencer quite reliably. So there you go, I got 3 rebels here to go. So here's thinking what to do, which one to bring. I just decided now to bring in Cassian, so I can go ahead and dispel buff immunity on my TIE echelon, so then, you know, it can start gaining taunt as well as some buffs. They bring in a Gauntlet, not a problem. Let's go ahead and dispel the damage immunity from Pulp Shuttle. Just blast him, there you go. TIE Silencer starting to ramp up damage. Going after their TIE Reaper. Let's put Hunted on it. Because, you know, Hunted, then this ability also gives you then offense up and defense penetration up. So we should be able to now burn through these guys in no time. They resisted this time, unfortunately. Let's boost turn meter to the whole team. See if we can get a stun now over on Gauntlet. Perfect. Okay, they bring in Vader now. Okay. Let's see if we can actually get a stun on Vader as well. Perfect. Let's go. Mass Swarm over there. Again, damage immunity. Dispel that. Let's go ahead. Unload an AoE here. not a big hit there. But we'll just keep going. Call assists. There you go. more than enough. Blow up gauntlet, 290k hit. Let's do another hit, get a stun. Oh, even better, finished off there, tie advanced. So there you go, First Order and Rebel fleet combining here as well, pretty much for all the feats in a single battle as well. So, you know, you can have some fun if you will. You don't need necessarily have to use here rebels. It looks like any fleet sort of with 3 rebels will get it done. I just personally wanted to take this opportunity to try out TIE Echelon in any sort of battle, literally for the first time since I got it unlocked a couple of days ago. Alright guys, hope you find this video useful and helpful, showing you how I got easily all the feats done, no matter what fleet you use. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one, but until then have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.